What's this card do? This card's kind of sweet. Enchanted creature gets +1/+1 and has whenever this deals combat damage to a player, you may draw a card. At the beginning of your end step, if you didn't attack with a creature this turn, sacrifice Curious Obsession. That card seems really sweet. Need to update Stream Decker. Thank you for the heads up, Saw3. I will do that now. You do get sweet emotes for the bigger sub. That's true. The Shadow deck was okay. We hit a bit of bad variance with it. I forgot to draw Noble Hierarch. I am just such a mistake. Starting off the league with mistakes. Correct. No extra bonuses for Twitch Prime subs. They just let you send in donation deck lists for the base amount. Thank you, Cruising In, for linking people. I appreciate it. Our makeshift bot. Right on time, Birds of Paradise. See, we should have been on the draw. If we'd have been on the draw, we'd have had birds on one. Can I change my sub? Now that I follow your glorious heroes and I'm bad at math. Yeah, you should be able to upgrade it, Mark. You should be able to upgrade it. I'm not sure where the upgrade button is, but I know that you can upgrade from a lower tier to a higher tier. Of course there's a Tamiyo in our Bant deck, Burgle. Come on now. Of course there's a Tamiyo in my Bant deck. So we have this other Selfless Spirit to protect this one too, which is sweet. Oh, why is the bot down? If you do a Google search on linking your Twitch with your Discord account, the server pops up automatically for you. I'm kind of in love with this card right now. This is really sweet. Between Selfless to protect it and Drogskol and stuff like that. Like, it's kind of great. Do we have lethal next turn? This is lethal next turn, right? This makes this 7 if they don't have a fatal push here. And this is just like Delve Threat pass. We just like Drogskol Captain kill you. And this draw, like, didn't even start with the mana creature on one, right? We just, like, played 2-drop into 2-drop, 1-drop. Chat sees lethal every turn. Thank you, Namachill. I appreciate that. All right, so this is definitely a... Wow, we actually have a lot of good tools for this, don't we? I probably want all 6 of these. This card's probably not good enough in this matchup, right? That card's actually pretty good, huh? The chat sees shades of lethal. Huh. What are even my cuts here? I kind of like all of our cards. I agree, Murphbo. The donation queue pretty much only grows. I'm gonna need to add more stream time. One of these weekends, I'm just gonna do like 2 back-to-back 12-hour streams and like knock a bunch of them out. But we've been keeping it in the 30 to 40 range, ideally. I kind of want to just like... I kind of want to just do this. What's your thoughts on Gurmag Angler being the card to hit from Grixis Delver? No. I think if you want to ban a non-Deathrite Shaman card from Grixis Delver, it's probably Delver, Brainstorm, or True Name Nemesis. I think Big Thalia is very good against them. You think Curious Obsession's not good enough? I don't know, this card seems okay. Maybe I want to leave some mana creatures in. These are Path to Exiles, those are fine. You're only gonna get more viewers and more donation deck lists. Yeah. And like, my Grixis Delver list that I like to play in Legacy, I don't even play Gurmag Angler in it. Really? Little Thalia like taxes their mana really nicely. Maybe she's not good enough? Maybe she's just worse than having these mana creatures in my deck to accelerate out, but I don't know. Sorry, I got cut off while we were doing things. I'm bringing in 6 spells. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Okay, I'm gonna cut these and bring in 3 Noble Hierarchs. Let's bring in the 4th. For people that are wondering, my article on Gathering Magic this week is almost 2,000 words. That is talking about Deathrite Shaman and Grixis Delver in Legacy, if that is something you care about. I'm gonna keep this, right? Just like dorks into removal. Send me up. I need to see a list dows. Mono Green Devotion felt fine last time we played it, or Green Red or whatever. Oh, that's a good point, JPW. Or yeah, I actually remember looking at the mana base and going, "There's no basic forest." Then going, "We probably don't need a basic forest." I really liked the Ad Nauseam deck, Saw 3. It felt really good. What, Sky? No, the Ad Nauseam deck was great. Yeah, I think I like the idea of no force being like, I skimmed the mana base and thought about making changes, but on paper without playing any games it seemed fine. So like, this is a good example this turn of like why I think leaving in some of these Curious Obsessions is fine, because I'm gonna get to play this Mausoleum Wanderer out and put Curious Obsession on this other Mausoleum Wanderer, and then I get to protect this one with this other one, and this Curious Obsession is guaranteed to draw 1 card. And so long as my Curious Obsession draws at least 1 card, I'm not getting 2 for 1 if they kill my thing. I'm just like, it's replaced itself now, and if it draws even 1 more card, we end up ahead. The 2 colorless lands might be too much. But I don't know, the mana creatures like kind of make up for it. The blue-green polymorph deck has been a total hoot. I really like that one. Blue-green polymorph. So, again, this is a 1-for-1 because my Curious Obsession replaced itself, and it made my opponent use a removal spell on a Mausoleum Wanderer. Am I supposed to attack here? Am I supposed to attack here? I put them to 6. No, I don't think I'm supposed to rip. I think I want to try and kill them. Because this way, if I draw a 1 or 2 mana spirit, I can kill them next turn. We're going to be pretty dead to Temur Battle Rage, but I think we're dead to Temur Battle Rage anyways. The total points, Murphbo, is the number of days a deck has been in the queue, plus a point for every $1 extra donated towards it. So basically, I give things that have been in there longer extra points, so that way nothing rots in there for forever. Spirit. That's actually not lethal, right? I'm dumb. I'm dumb and this isn't lethal. So I think I just put them to 3 here. Yeah. And then we can go block, sack a Selfless Spirit. And I should have just attacked them with this too, right? Because if they tried to kill one of these, I could sack this to protect it. Although I guess Dismember, they couldn't cast. Yeah, I should have put them to 1. There was no reason not to put them to 1. Yeah, I should have put them to 1. There's no reason not to. I have 3 lethal attackers if I put them to 1. That's fine. They're gonna... Oh, TBR doesn't even kill us, right? Because we have Mausoleum Wanderers. Man, this is great. Yeah, because then they couldn't fetch or shock. Yeah. And now they're at 3. Yep. And I blocked wrong too. Kinda. Ding. I want to attack first because if they stub, I need to sack my guy. Better lucky than good. Alright, so they should have died last turn, but I messed up. Doesn't look like we're gonna get punished. No Justice Stream, right? This deck's sweet. I like that we took the shell that Caleb had and we cut Collected Company, because I fucking hate Collected Company. The card just... Collected Company just like consistently rearranged the bottom whatever number of cards in my deck. Opponent salted off in chat about losing to spirits. welcome to everybody who's hanging out here tonight. I hope all of y'all are a little bit less salty than the last opponent. If you're enjoying what you see, please make sure you hit that follow button. It doesn't cost you anything else so that people find my stuff. My name is Jeff Hoagland. I'm a full-time streamer and content producer. We stream Magic anywhere between 4 and 7 days a week here on this channel. If you're enjoying what you see, also please consider subscribing on Twitch. Subscriptions are the absolute best way you could support my content here. You can also support my content by supporting my sponsors. MTGOtraders.com would love to buy and sell Magic Online cards with you. And if you use code Hoagland PayPal at checkout with them, you'll save 8% on your singles orders there. CoolStuffInc.com buys and sells a lot of cool stuff, including TCG singles. Using promo code Jeff5, you can save 5% on Magic, Pokemon, and Yu-Gi-Oh cards with them. InkedGaming.com would love to help you customize your gaming experience. Using code Jeff12, you can save 12% on custom playmats, mouse pads, binders, bags, all sorts of stuff there. And finally, this stream is made possible by viewers like Anironics and you. Anironics would like to remind you to hit that follow button if you enjoy what you see. And also remember, if you didn't catch all of my stream, we've been streaming here tonight for going on like 4 or 5 hours already. My YouTube channel, youtube.com/Jeff Hoagland. All of my streams get archived there. So if you saw me tweet a sweet deck list and if you see me tweet a sweet deck list out and you didn't get a chance to see it live, you can always catch it on my YouTube channel after the fact. No, I never had Hex sponsors on the Magic scene. DAOs. Didn't make sense for that to be a thing. That seems okay. It's a little bit mana heavy, but like one of the lands is a utility land. Put it mold to 6. Needle Spires, go. Color me intrigued. I'm gonna put a basic island and cast this Wanderer, I think. Needle Spires could be a Blood Moon deck. So we've just got like all of our colors here. So I'm probably just gonna hedge Blood Moon and go basic island into basic plain Selfless Spirit here. Yeah, likely a prison deck. Interesting. Maybe not. Maybe just like red-white stuff. Taxes? Probably a taxes deck. Probably a taxes deck, right? What's the best format right now and why is it Modern? Modern actually is my favorite format right now. It's the format is pretty heavily interactive. There's a nice wide range of decks that are competitive that you can play in it. The gameplay is pretty dynamic from deck to deck. Nothing super over present at the large tournaments that we've seen so far. This weekend is going to be really interesting though, right? Like this weekend is the first large open entry Modern tournament since we unbanned Jason Bloodbraid Elf. Like, we had the MTGO championships, but that's always a little bit skewed because it's like a small format tournament. All right. The continuing to draw lands is not boding well for us. I think we're just trying to race here, but it's definitely not looking good for our hero. Kinda, Zach. Like, we had a 400 player Modern Classic as well. Like, there's something different to be said about, like, 15 round 2-day tournaments, I think, rather than, especially when you have coverage for them as well. And I think the Hunter Burton had some amount of coverage, but, like, it's not the same as, like, an Open or a Grand Prix, right? We're gonna take a hit for 5 here. If they have Restoration Angel, we could be in a lot of trouble. That is... Hey, this was a standard all-star Rabid Goat. Okay, Blue-White Delver was busted and it played Moorland Haunt. Thanks. Sweet. The old turn 4 Aether Vial. Okay, that's pretty decent for us. We're not done on board, right? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then suddenly we're winning this race, right? Kinda? Not quite, maybe. Haven't actually done the math yet. We're at 10. I guess this keeps these two at home, which is great for us. So we're only taking 5 on this attack, which means with a Moorland Haunt token plus a Path to Exile, we might actually put this into our race. there a non-fair deck in Modern you recommend that presents interesting lines? I like Jeskai Ascendancy, and I like Grishal Brand. I think both those decks have a lot of play to them. Yeah, but the creature land requires them to pay 4 to activate it, so they're not activating that for at least 2 turns. Yeah, I agree, JWP. I don't really want to trade a Selfless Spirit for the Thalia. I think that's a bad trade for us. Like, if they attacked with everything here, I would just, like, eat the Blade Splicer and then take 6. Down to 6. And, like, next turn, I can hit them for 6 and leave back this plus a blocker off Moorland Haunt and a Path to Exile, and probably be enough to win the game. We need to not have untapped land Restoration Angel. Those are the cards that are scary for us. Yep, that's good for us. Keep drawing bricks here, but we're gonna have enough to close the game out here. I'm gonna be a little bit conservative and like play around a potential lightning bolt here, I think, and I'm only gonna attack with these 2 Selfless Spirits. This will knock them down to 4, which I think is fine for us. I'm not gonna play the Noble Hierarch out because the Thalia makes my Path to Exile cost 2, and I'd like to hold Path to Exile up this turn, I think. So I'm gonna make a Spirit token with my Moorland Haunt plus play Path to Exile. Maybe I'm just supposed to play the Noble Hierarch to trip block. I can see that being the case. One of the things I really like about this deck is that compared to the Collected Company variant that Durward popularized is that sideboarding with Collected Company decks is always so miserable. Have a good night, Saw 3. Yeah, the Curious Obsession is really sweet. I actually wonder, like, do we even need the green cards? Like, are the green cards that good that they're worth playing? So I'm gonna block, and then sack this Selfless Spirit to give my squad indestructible here. Drogskol Captain's just been real good too. Real powerful. Well, I mean, like, do you have to play Vile? Like, why can't you just, like, play more spells? Why can't you just play more spells? My internet provider is a small ISP called Metronet. Metronet. Almost said the wrong name. Do you edit them at the end of the stream and then post them right after the league, or what? I post them. The process of putting them on YouTube allows them to be broken up by match, so while I'm streaming, I start and stop recording as each league starts and stops, so that way people can watch the replays on YouTube, not having to dig through a 6-hour video where I play 4 leagues. They can watch just the leagues that they care about, because let's be honest, not most people aren't watching all of the content I produce, because I produce a lot of content here. We're just smashing them with everything here, right? Path to Exile to nix a blocker. Wait, what? They have a path, but they didn't save their Thalia? That's weird. That's strange. Alright, play this. Play this.
Where are their blankets?
Oh, they are in the corner by the monitor. I'm going to be honest, Geist of St. Pat, I'm not going to remember to do that. If we're being completely honest, that's not something I'm going to remember to do. Leon and Arbiter. Alright, fetch. Maybe I'm not supposed to fetch there, actually. Yeah, that's probably a punt. I think they just induced a misplay. I think I was supposed to not fetch, because I'm going to be dead to a bolt now. Yeah, fetching was bad there. Because, like, now I need to path this, right? So I don't die to a bolt. Okay, but here's the problem. If I spend my path, if I don't leave myself dead to bolt, I don't beat Flicker Wisp. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to be dead to bolt, right? Because that fetch was atrocious. I think they're more likely to have Flicker Wisp than Bolt, right? What do we think? Am I supposed to play around Flicker Wisp or am I supposed to play around Lightning Bolt? I kind of feel like I'm supposed to play around Flicker Wisp. This deck generally plays 3 of that card. No, I'm locked into a Legacy deck. I think I'm just supposed to play around Flicker Wisp. I just shouldn't have. Cracking that fetch land was a mistake. Cracking the fetch land was a mistake because I'm dead to bolt now. I'm gonna path this, and then yeah. So if I didn't crack that fetch land, I could play around both bolt and Flicker Wisp, but because I cracked the fetch land, I can't. So. My favorite is timing people out. Just get out of here. Yep. So I punted that game. That game was super winnable, and I made a small mistake, and then we lost it. It was a good play on the opponent's part. This is definitely a Rhox War Monk matchup. This is not a Thalia Guardian Thraben matchup. This is not a Thalia Heretic Cathar matchup. Settle the Wreckage sounds excellent here. I think that's all I want to change. Maybe Detention Sphere is okay. It's a little expensive for what it does, though. I think I'm just going to board in, trade the Thalias for War Monks, and Settle the Wreckages. Hey, Sirlawnum with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you very much. Thanks for sending your Amazon fun money this way this month. I do appreciate it. Yeah, I kind of feel like I can just, like, always get one card out of Curious Obsession. So I really feel like I don't want to cut it. I feel like most games I'm going to get to draw a card with it. And if you draw at least one card, it's fine if you lose it. See, it needs some more lands, but it's pretty good otherwise. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Glad you've been a lurker for a while. Thanks for the next level of support. Welcome to everyone. Hope everyone's having a great Wednesday night wherever you're at in the world. We're playing Modern this evening. Played some Ad Nauseam earlier. We scrubbed a league with a Bloodbraid Death Shadow deck. I don't know what we're going to play after this. I guess we'll see how it goes. This league could take a little while. Hey, Darkstorm257 with the brand new Twitch Prime support. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Selfless Spirit. The bot's dead, Maddie. I've been going for 5. We started at 3, so I've been going for almost 5 hours. Yeah, I think you just don't want to play Supreme Verdict in your creature deck. Alright, well, they definitely have a play this turn, right? So I just want to pass with Spell Queller up. And if, like, they don't have a play this turn, that's good for me. So, yeah, I think I'm just gonna pass with the Queller up. Yeah, and I realized as soon as I cracked the fetch, the mistake I had made, where like I was going to be forced to choose to play around the Flicker Wisp or the Lightning Bolt, and then we chose wrong potentially, so... Yeah, Queller into the Drogskol is pretty great. The problem is, if they don't make a play here, I feel pretty bad. I guess I just get to fetch a tapped land. It's not the stone worst. Yay, cast a spell. That's... Oh, huh. So this is kind of a liability, but I really just want to use my mana this turn. This isn't a chroma. So, like, if they kill my thing, that's kind of scary. But, like, it's got Drogskol to protect it, and I've got Selfless to protect my Drogskol. And then, like, I get to play another Drogskol next turn. Like, this clock is just, like, super quick, right? So, like, they need, like, Path plus Bolt this turn. I guess if they Path... Well, they need Path, right? Because if they Path the Drogskol and then they Bolt the Queller, I protect it with Selfless. I'm predisposed to not like Bant because it's not a real deck. Alright, yeah, they are just super dead here. I get to play this other Drogskol Captain and just smash. Yeah, down to 12. Alright, put you to 1. Alright, don't go land and then that standard sweeper that deals 5 through indestructible. This is like, as far as Bant decks go, this is a pretty red Bant deck. If we're all things considered, this is a pretty red Bant deck. I'm gonna cut a Curious Obsession for a Detention Sphere on the draw. There might be games where I just can't be as aggressive. Yeah, I agree, not Stalin. We seem to be doing very well without our green cards. I did. It's not that far off the deck list that I've played a few times in the past. Seems fine. Hour of Devastation, right? It's named after the set, I think. Is that it? It makes your sideboarding more fluid, Burgle. We also, like, can't play cards like Curiosity with Collected Company in our deck. And the Curiosity enchantment's another way for us to generate card advantage. Yeah, it's good, right? We get to go Bird into Selfless Mausoleum Wanderer into Settle the Wreckage. I haven't seen Ali's Glittering Witch deck. Yeah, the Obsession's really overperformed so far. It's been very, very good. Temple Garden here. Remember, if you're fetching a duel anyways, always lead on the Misty Rainforest because we don't have basic forest in the deck. Speak of the devil. So Curious Obsession makes our creature 1/1 larger and says whenever this deals damage, go get. Don't double wasteland me. Don't you dare. Don't just stop it. Dang it, Bobby. It's fucking shit bears, man. It's coming. Is everybody ready for it? Are you ready for it? Are you ready, kids? Here come the strip mines. Am I supposed to trade my Selfless for their Thalia? No, because then they could kill my guy that I put the Curious Obsession on. Maybe I'm supposed to put this on the Mausoleum Wanderer. I don't know, this could go either way. Yeah, we're definitely still playing a game, it's just annoying. Yes, I want to draw a card. What kind of question is that, Moto? I think I want to put it on the Selfless because Mausoleum Wanderer can protect the Selfless Spirit from a Path to Exile, whereas the Selfless Spirit can't protect the Mausoleum Wanderer from Path to Exile. They both suck in the face of Flicker Wisp. Yeah, I think we're gonna die to Poop Bears here. I think we die into Poop Bears, chat. They're gonna put a Golem into play and kill us. It's really unfortunate we got double wastelanded. This actually blocks really well, huh? No 3-drop. Okay, that's good for us. Could this Selfless Spirit maybe pull us back up out of this game with this Curious Obsession? I mean, we would have a 0% chance of losing this game if we were +2 lands that could settle the wreckage this attack. Just like no way we could lose. And I think I just eat the Leonin Arbiter here, honestly, so these fetch lands can get turned on. Nice, Pearl. The Tribal Zoo decks have been a lot of fun. I'm really, like, what is the best Bloodbraid Elf Tribal Flames deck is definitely, like, a problem that you want to answer the questions. If we don't get double bolted out of this game, we might be able to stabilize. Yeah, I agree, JPW. I'm not going to attack with the Mausoleum Wanderer. We need to dodge. We need to dodge Bolt. Huh. I think I just hit them for 3 and see what I draw here. I think I'm going to put this on here just because it makes it a better counterspell. Yeah, we played the Gen deck in the league before this one. Alright, so they pushed their Aether Vial to 4, and they hadn't pushed their Aether Vial to 4 previously, so maybe they drew the Restoration Angel. Maybe they drew it last turn. If they attack here, we're going to chump block with the Noble Hierarch and eat the Thalia, I think. Yeah, Curious Obsession has been very, very good. It's been very, very impressive. Do I have to fetch? I mean, like, real question. Why do I have to fetch? It's kind of scary. All right, now I'm gonna fetch because I need to Settle the Wreckage up, and I need 5 mana to do that. Creature didn't attack. So I need to attack to keep my Curious Obsessions anyways, so I'm going to attack with this, and if they have Resto, they have Resto. No Resto is quite nuts for us. Spell Queller, please. Or Selfless Spirit. I actually don't want to play that Selfless Spirit, right? I want to leave Settle the Wreckage up because I can't block the flip side of this. If they have a Restoration Angel and they were sandbagging it. I didn't attack with the Wanderer because I didn't want to run both of them into... If they had Restoration Angel, I didn't want both of them to die. Yeah, maybe I was playing the Noble Hierarch, so maybe I should have... I don't know. I guess there's cards I could have drawn that made me not want to play the Noble Hierarch, maybe. Unsure. I'd have to think about it more. I like touched on it, but then didn't slow down to think about it all the way. Yeah, you're right. We're not Deadbolt. That's really funny. So I want to keep their Thalia alive so I can counter a bolt with my Mausoleum Wanderer. I don't even think I play that. I think I just attack them here. Woo! Whew! Whew! Skip there. Skip there for a second. They have a Path to Exile? They're dead through Path to Exile here. All right, sweet. Off to a 2-0 start with Bant with Companyless Spirits, which is kind of sweet. Curious Obsession, just like punching the clock and going to work so far here. This deck seems really awesome. I am a fan of playing card advantage that is not Collected Company. In this deck, the fact that it makes the creatures a little bit larger too is also kind of sweet. Also kind of sweet. Yeah, the obsession has been very good. You could say I'm becoming obsessed with obsession. You could say I'm quickly becoming obsessed with Curious Obsession. Eat your heart out, PBE. These spirits all got fired from their company. Seems pretty good, right? We have a mana dork on one. Hey, I have children. I'm allowed to make jokes that bad. This is a matchup where Thalia is great. Yeah, Spire Bluff Canal. I don't know what the rest of your cards are. Oh, actually, nah, that's not. Huh? No, yeah, just do this. Ignore me. Tilt. Thalia was gonna be so good. She was the chosen one. Storm is unlosable. Unfortunately, not Storm. Maybe Storm? All right, now I'm confused. Yeah, maybe I'm supposed to not jam the Thalia there. I don't know. I kind of like if they didn't lead on Spire Bluff Canal, I probably wouldn't have jammed the Thalia, but I kind of really like jamming the Thalia against a turn 1 blue-red land. They could be a Through the Breach deck, yep. That could also be Storm, right? I'm about to get fucking electrolyzed. Oh, that's vomit-inducing. Sometimes they want it more than you. I'm holding this fetch land because there's a good chance they're Blood Moon deck. Sleight of Hand is a card that's tripping me up about my opponent's deck. It's a card that kind of makes me unsure of like what they have going on. Alright, let's move on to the next one here. Definitely not beating a Jace with no board presence. Tamiyo's good. Unified Will's probably fine. I think these Rhox War Monks are fine just as like 3/4s. Thalia probably doesn't do a whole lot to them. I think I like that. It's pretty clean. Easy in, easy out. There's a chance these Path to Exiles aren't very good too, though. If D-Sphere is decent. Yeah, let's do that. So creature cleanup, but also tags Jace. I think the Pancake Flipper is a good board in against red removal deck. The old Pancake Flipper. I could have pathed my Spell Queller with it on the stack. That's correct. I think that's a little aggressive, though. I think that's a little too aggressive. I think if they just, like, have bolts, we can't do anything else. Oh. We are ordering a new desk chair tonight, chat. Taking this one and throwing it away. Yeah, especially against a deck that could potentially have, like, Anger of the Gods in it. I really don't want mana creatures getting caught up in them. Although I guess Selfless Spirit helps a little bit on that front. What's going on, Tom? Hope you're feeling better. Opponent citing and Rending Volley to deal with the Pancake Flipper. Floop the pig. Would love to play first. It's like not good, but it's definitely a keep. I think I'm just gonna get an Aaron Miller. That's basically what everyone's recommended. Yeah, Tamiyo's really powerful. Really powerful. Don't play a thing in the ice. Don't do it. Have a heart. I think I'm just gonna jam my Pancake here. Try and get him in there. Yeah. You live, boy. Live! I will you to live! I'm really excited to get Blood Moon this turn. There's the thing in the ice. Does have to deal combat damage to a player, but we also get to give it 1/1. No, they're pancakes. Just stop it. Don't you spread your fake non-pancake news here. He is 110% flipping pancakes. Don't you believe what the media is trying to tell you? He's all about that pancake life. Am I getting spell snared? That's such a tilt. Maybe I should have just played this. I don't know. Getting the Thalia down slows the thing in the ice, which is nice. They flip this turn, we're probably just dead. Yeah, I'm gonna concede if they flip this. I guess just Jace is unbeatable too. Yeah, it felt really bad. Alright, on to the next one. Onward, upward, backward, forward. Maybe we'll get to another deck list tonight. So, based on the cards that we're playing and how these games are playing out, it really feels like our hard points are probably going to be the more interactive, like, Jund and control decks in the format. So, I think if I wanted to work on tuning this deck a little bit more, I would want to focus on tuning my sideboard to allow us to grind through those style of matchups better. Pancakes of sugar and sadness, yep. Yeah, I mean, like, it's not like we're playing a tournament, right? Like, if I was playing a tournament, I'd make my opponent activate their Jace 800 times and, like, actually put my health total to 0. But, like, we're playing a league on Magic Online. I can queue into another match immediately. There's no reason for me to sit there and, like, lose the game for the next 20 minutes. 4-mana Gideon seems sweet. I would actually want to try and figure out, like, Ajani, Tamiyo, Gideon. One of those is probably better than the others, JPW, and I would work to figure out which of them is ideal. I wouldn't be surprised if, like, a 2-1 split in one direction. Like, you probably don't want more than 2 of a single 4-mana Planeswalker, but Gideon seems kind of appealing. It can, like, hold the fort down while also, the words I'm searching for. It can hold the fort down while also giving your team an anthem. Yeah, Tamiyo is very good with evasive creatures. The thing about Tamiyo, though, is that the matches where Tamiyo's effect is really good require you to keep creatures on the table, whereas Gideon generates card advantage entirely on his own. So that might be a reason to lean towards Gideon as opposed to the other ones, because same thing with Ajani, right? Like, Ajani needs creatures in play to generate value. Whereas Gideon, you could play him on an empty board and he starts taking over the game, right? The second Ad Nauseam stream is going to be a little bit delayed. It's not going to get uploaded to YouTube until tomorrow because Twitch or Magic Online had some technical difficulties that caused me to need to restart my computer to try and get reconnected. So I'm going to have to manually merge those videos together. I have my videos chopped up into 2 pieces basically. So I need to fix that before I can upload it. Nice fetch land. Alright, I think I'm just going to go ahead and jam the Curious Obsession here. I'm actually going to put it on this Thalia because they can't Fatal Push her. I kind of just, again, this is an aggressive deck, so I want cards that are individually powerful. Like, a lot of the cards like Blue-Green Nissa, she doesn't impact the board on her own. She needs other cards to work with her to generate card advantage. So I feel like that's not really what I want to be doing. Do I have a deck lined up for the last league? I actually don't. What's in the queue? What is in the queue? We hit all 4 that I wanted to play today, but we're kind of on a roll. I'm feeling good. There's a bunch of sweet things in there. It's like expensive to put out though, right? And like Gideon guaranteed puts creatures into play. Sounds good, Nam. Our spirits deck, right? Well, they didn't have Fatal Push here, so that means this Curious Obsession is going to draw another card, which is just like everything I want to be doing in life. Not quite sure what our opponent's doing just yet. No, I think the 2/2s and the ability to just cash him as an Anthem is more appealing. Like, I definitely value the flexibility on things pretty highly. Yeah, that's a good point too. We don't take advantage of the leap from Elspeth. You have a Liliana the Veil. I'm gonna flash in this Rattlechains and kill you. I'm actually just supposed to path them, right? No reason to show them. No reason to show them I have a Rattlechains in my deck. You're just on board with that? Yeah. Alright, so... Rip's probably okay here. I wonder if Settle the Wreckage is good here. Okay, I want to cut these. Okay, I want to cut these. Just bring in some sweepers and some some removal and some rest in peace. Do you think they're on Lingering Souls? I'm bringing in Detention Sphere. That hedges Lingering Souls if they have it. Just gonna board like this for now. The BBE Shadow deck went kind of medium. We missed a lot of land drops tonight. It'll be up on YouTube after we're done streaming this evening. I think this hand's keepable. It's the low end of keepable. I get to hit all my land drops. I get to play Mausoleum Wanderer. I get to cycle Horizon Canopy out here. You can push him off a cliff. Yep, looks like it. Poor little Wanderer. He never stood a chance. Big cruel world. The mana base in this deck actually feels pretty good, JPW. Pretty smooth. It helps that we're just like a base blue-white splash some green cards though, right? Wonder if they're straight green-black. If they miss a land drop, do I de-sphere this ooze? Probably. I think I just want to use my resources efficiently. This thing races me down pretty quickly. Yeah. And like I don't want to I don't want to just like not use my mana this turn, and I don't want to crack a Horizon Canopy because I have a 4-drop in my hand. It's annoying. Remember, you can target their creatures with Tamiyo, so if this deals damage, I get to draw a card with it, which is nice. They could still be Abzan. Remember, they're just missing their 3rd land drop, so they could very reasonably still be Abzan and just like not have drawn their 3rd land for their white source. They also be like green, black, splash, lingering souls potentially. Yep, Liliana resolves. Bin this Horizon Canopy. Please attack me. Please attack me. Ding. Man, those are good. Man, those are good. I think I just bin this Drogskol Captain, right? Although I guess regardless of what I discard, their ooze is going to get up to a 4/4 this turn, which kind of sucks for us. Yeah, I think I'm supposed to bin the Drogskol. Hopefully they cast a spell here instead of using their Scavenging Ooze. Although Quelling Lingering Souls is not super appealing. Playing this card takes me back to the green-blue tempo deck I played in Standard with her with Boral's expertise. She draws a lot of card. Yeah, I could have cracked the land and held up just Queller. I thought about that. The problem is, like, if I'm off 5 lands, then the Liliana is going to be active and be able to, like, edict me off my Queller the next turn. I kind of want to just get Queller plus Rattlechains into play. Honestly, if they just tap down to 1 black here, I might just go Queller Rattlechains at end step and then attack the Liliana. We'll see what we draw here. We'll see what we draw here. Wait, did they just eat the wrong card? They just misclicked. They misclicked an 8 Detention Sphere instead of Mausoleum Wanderer. Oh, Magic Online. Oh, Magic Online. That mistake should be more than enough for us to bury them. This deals combat damage to a player. Huh. I'm just smashing the Liliana, right? I guess I get to put this on and make this bigger. Hey, your move. This is all I got. This is everything. I'll try to scrape this game together somehow. Yep, points to the misclick lost in the game. Very likely. Very likely. Gave us plenty of gas because they left our Tamiyo on the field. Yeah, Tamiyo punched the clock there. Yeah, I think if I was looking to grind more, I think I'd want to start the Gideon main, but like boarding a Tamiyo and a second Gideon seems reasonable for the grindy matchups. I think that's like the world I would want to start in. All right, sweet. Well, we're 3-1 with this this Bant Spirits donation deck list. I like a lot of the little details here. Honestly, I wonder if even having a 4-mana Planeswalker in our main deck is worthwhile if we're just supposed to have a 4th Drogskol Captain. Maybe we're just supposed to have... Like, Drogskol Captain's been really good a bunch tonight, too, as well. Yeah, I really... Like, Curious Obsession has been, like, obnoxiously good every time we've had it. I'm gonna keep this. It's got a lot of mana in it, but it's got a Gavony Township and a Cycle Land. Like, Curious Obsession generates some really quality card advantage while also increasing your clock, which is nice. I'm upset. I mean, we fail to cash with real decks all the time, Griffithson. Tron. All right, well, that just means we want to apply as much pressure as quick as possible, right? So I'm gonna fetch a Hallowed Fountain here, throw this Selfless Spirit down, attack them for 1. So I'm gonna do this. Depending on what their payoff is here, we might be okay. Here's hoping they like play card and downtick on our Selfless Spirit, and then we get to Rattlechains it and then like untap a Gavony Township. No, I think I'd rather set up Gavony Township for next turn and just like try and kill them. Please, no Walking Ballista. Alright, good. We tried. We tried. We really don't have many tools for Tron, do we? If Tron is a deck that could be hard, you said Affinity's kind of hard, I wouldn't hate having access to some Stony Silence in the sideboard. You're used to this, you play Kiki cards, you're not wrong. I think Detention Sphere is too slow. I think I just want the 3 counter spells. I'm gonna cut these paths. I just don't want too many things that are interactive. I just want to try and run them down, I think. Maybe I want 3. Trim something else. Yep, too late. Seems pretty good. I think we just go... I guess we can hold Spell Queller on 2. So do I want to go... They just might not cast a spell on 2 is the problem. I guess Mausoleum Wanderer can counter their stuff too. This is a tough sequence. So do I want to go Mausoleum Wanderer into Obsession Noble Hierarch on turn 2? This hand's very good, I just don't know in what order I want to do things. It's probably just Queller on 2. The problem is that, like, Queller on 2 screams I have a Queller on 2 because I don't attack with the Noble Hierarch. Yeah, and they, like, play map here, and I feel really bad about my sequence now. Drawing Drogskol Captain feels pretty good, though. Drawing Drogskol Captain feels pretty good. Sweet. They're not going to have Tron on. That's good for us. That's good for us. And that didn't hit a Tron piece either. That's great. I'm going to play this to defend from a dismember. I'm getting dismembered. Do I want to protect this? God, I almost feel like I do. You guys want to try and kill them? Maybe that's wrong because they have the Worm Coil in hand. I know they went to 16 to do that. I'm hitting them for 3 now. I think we can just race the Worm Coil, right? I can also, like, block it with Selfless Spirit plus sack it to not let them gain health. Yeah, I'm like, they're just, like, dead next turn, right? I just need to dodge Ugin. Or on, like, the Fade Ugin plan. Also, like, they didn't have a Tron piece on 2, and they searched for this Tron piece, so, like, there is a chance they just, like, don't have Tron here, too. Yep. And I think some Stony Silence would probably help you. Kiki Chord's not that bad against Tron. It's about a coin flip, too. Just, the games you lose feel... Dude, you're dead on board. You are dead on board. Why am I clicking? I conceded to you. Can you not make me click through it, please? You know, why am I doing this? Come on. Yeah, I don't really think I have anything to change here. Maybe I want the... Do I want a third path? Maybe a Curious Obsession is bad. I want a third path. That's probably the case. Yeah, some Stonies and another Rejection probably make this much better. Is this Thalia, Heretic, Cathar actually good? I know it was, like, okay against Abzan, but I think, like, most of our cards would have been okay there. I think the Thraben are fine, but is, like, the 3-mana Thalia actually that great? That's fair. That's fair. Alright, so since they sphered on 1, I'm going to lead on Mausoleum Wanderer here. Nah, I kind of like Thalia's taxing effect. Just like snap trading this for scrying. Getcha. I don't know about... Yeah, you know, just run things. Guess I have paths in my deck. Yeah, it was dumb. I should have just played this. We're pretty dead. Okay. So things I really liked. Curious Obsession was kind of awesome. Between extra pressure and just a steady flow of cards, it felt like it was worthwhile to be able to play this card as opposed to Collected Company. Take that with a grain of salt. I also have a very unnatural hatred for Collected Company and the variants associated with it. Cards I'm suspect on are these cards here that are just kind of like this like Taxes style shell that don't slot into our kill them with flying creatures and Curious Obsession package. Drogskol Captain was pretty excellent every time we played it, so I think I would want a 4th copy of him in the main deck if I were to play this deck again. I don't know, I really feel like I need to play a bunch of games to figure out like if these cards are really necessary or not. Part of me would want to just try like a straight blue-white build of this deck, and if we feel like we need more 1-drops, just like play the full 8 Curse Catchers and like put 4 Judges Familiars in my deck. Love the stream. Thanks for being great at explaining your thought/play process. Thank you for the bits, Mbit. I appreciate that. Nope, we died to Tron in the last one, so got the 3-2. You missed the match. You can check it out on YouTube after the fact. As far as sideboard goes, I'd really have to play more matchups to get a good feel. Like, again, this is modern, so like with a deck like this that is kind of mid-rangey, you're basically like picking and choosing what matches you want to beat and what matches you want to win to. If you want to put in a bunch of rejections, you could probably beat Tron. If you want to put in Stony Silence, Engineered Explosives, you could probably beat Affinity. If you want to play Rhox War Monks and Blessed Alliances, you could probably beat Burn. Putting in something like Judge's Familiar probably gives you a better Burn matchup too. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of Restoration Angel too. Of course, fair warning, I have an unnatural love for that card, so there's some bias there as well. but yeah. So, this is not going to be the last league for the night. We're going to play something else. I need to run to the restroom really quick, though. Y'all should go here and take a look at things in the modern donation queue and scream loudly in chat for what we should play. This is scream. I'll be right back. I need to take a piss, and then we're going to play some more Magic.